on a personal level, I think that can also help, that you can't just think about yourself. You need to help others more, and this isn't about yourself only. It's literally about your whole country and the whole world. So if you want to rely on the market, you have to also rely on the fact that this is about everyone. So yeah, maybe it's a change in perspective.
I've never been asked that question before. No, I don't. I mean, maybe it's hard to believe that we don't seem to learn anything from pandemics, right? I mean, it's too hard to imagine what we're going through right now, and I think people will forget it. I mean, there are analogies you can think of our ability to forget about pain, and really, really repress it so that it's not. So I don't think so.
I mean, the earth is definitely healing without all of our constant drilling into it and causing the kind of emissions and damage that humans in our basic existence do. So that is definitely happening. I mean, very, very optimistically speaking, in an idealistic world, I would hope that this has kind of taught people something, like the old system didn't work. And that kind of needs to stop. I mean, who would have thought that a virus could come and wipe out so much of the world, just reset all of our lives? So maybe there's something to take away from this, that maybe we need to slow down, step back, reevaluate our life choices and act on that accordingly.
I learned a lot about myself, actually. You have a lot of time to think about yourself and what you do and what you want and who are you, and I think this is a good moment for everybody.
Maybe one thing positive was the time we get. A lot of time. We get a lot of time for us. We have time to cook. We have time to play with our children. We have time to go outside to discover our.
Temporarily, the planet is a lot cleaner, and it may be that the people who are really concerned about this sort of thing will get a psychological boost, and they will be encouraged to press harder, to carry on the work of cleaning it up, new energy sources, clean energy sources, things like that.
When we did our Irish Camino, there was a great sense of we were all in this together. We all encouraged each other. Everybody was motivating everybody else. And I think that has transported into the bigger community, into the wider community.
It's a policy on your future to be, to use solidarity, to have solidarity with your neighbors and friends. So that's a positive thing to hope that it happens in a mass scale throughout the world.
It's an incredible moment because my key learning was that we adapt incredibly well. So despite everything is still working. Like, people are not starving on the streets, essentially. Yeah. And I think that's incredibly beautiful. I mean, there are certainly things that don't work, but for 99%, everything is kind of all right. Like, a little bit worse, but it's kind of okay.
Well, let's see what happens after this. Will we love more each other, or will we be afraid of each other? That's the thing that we have to manage. If we are afraid of human beings, it's a way I don't like it. I prefer when we are, I don't know. I miss you, I miss everybody.
Yeah.